So Bill and Scott are here to help taste Manzano bananas. And Bill and Scott both grow a lot of bananas at their own places. I used to grow 31 varieties and I'm down to, I think, 2. I thought I was down to 1, the Manzano, but I noticed one had sprouted out near the fence behind some other trees, and so play your cards right. Maybe in a few weeks we'll be able to taste, I think it's Namois. I'll have to look it up.
I have a lot of Namois.
So anyway, these are Manzano bananas, and basically, if you're used to buying bananas at the grocery store, you would not want to eat any of these because at this stage they can look like they're rotten. If you had a Cavendish, a grocery store type mango, there we go.
See?
Mango's on the brain. Okay, if you had a grocery store banana and it looked like that, you would probably throw it away. But fortunately, Manzano is like at its peak.
Definitely.
When it looks like this.
I agree.
Definitely.
So here we all have our little Manzanos. And another thing about Manzano and some of the other varieties that you can grow at home is that the skin, when it's ripe, is paper thin. Very, very thin. A lot of people eat Manzano when it looks like a grocery store banana ripe, and it's actually not ripe at that point.
These are so good. I love this banana.
Yeah, I sort of feel badly when I eat 4 of them at a time.
Why?
But it's
Very
easy
nice.
to do.
Very nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's got a little tartness to it, very sweet, and it's very firm at this. Even when it looks like it should be baby food, it's firm inside.
Yeah, it has a really nice consistency. It's a lot less creamy than you would expect it to be, and I like that. It's a little bit of a chew, which I like.
So how would you describe the flavor?
Of all the bananas I have, if I had to relate one of them to this, I would pick the Sweetheart.
I think it has a very kind of vanilla flavor to it. And maybe it's the alcohol from the Attaboyas,
No.
Or
but I'm
maybe
getting a
it's-
little bit of an alcohol flavor as
Yeah.
well, which I like.
I thought it was the alcohol talking.
I taste
It may be.
I taste the vanilla.
Yeah, it's a kind of vanilla and some kind of an alcohol flavor, which is pleasing.
I love the consistency. It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's firm
it's
but also
really
creamy.
nice.
You know,
Yep. Yep.
it's amazing that
Yeah.
it's as
Creamy vanilla.
as it is, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're delicious.
Of course, it's, named for apple banana than Manzano, and so there is like a little tartness to it.
If you
If
eat
you
them
compare it-
earlier,
If you compare it to Cavendish, it's probably got a little.
I would say it's sweeter.
Well,
If it was me.
but I mean, it's sweet. It's
Okay.
Well, it seems.
I think I grow these at my house, and if I eat them earlier, they are tart. I mean, not unpleasantly tart, but they have more of an apple flavor. I think it depends on what stage you eat them. At this stage, I think they're sugar, which is great. But I think if you eat them a day or two earlier, before they start getting the black on them, almost at the point where they're a plantain, like at that stage, they do have kind of an apple flavor to them, and some people really like them that way, myself included. At this point, I think they're a dessert banana, and that's when I like them the most.
Yeah, of course, I don't water very much, so it doesn't produce the number of bananas per stalk as a lot of other people get, but still, it's an amazing amount of bananas. I give some away, but
Yeah.
I eat a whole lot of them.
Yeah, me too.
Because not started when they were barely ripe, and then you get to follow. It's just got a long shelf life, but the fruit itself changes.
All those bananas that have the thin skin, very short shelf life.
Yeah.
So eat what you can and take care of your friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Or you'll lose them. I use a lot of them in smoothies because they're that small. I can burn up a lot of them fast. We make banana bread, but still the same. They start ripening at the top, and then 2 or 3 days later, they're all going to be ripe. It's like I can't eat all these right now. We've even tried freezing them to do the banana bread, but
definitely can freeze it for smoothies. In fact,
for sure.
The skin is edible too. And so when I freeze them for smoothie, as I freeze them in the skin, whole in there, and then just cut off the ends, the stem end and the flower end,
when you make the smoothie,
and throw it in, and it makes
I have a friend.
smoothie
I have a friend from the Iowans, and he knows I grow bananas. He goes, "Would you bring me some? I haven't had a homegrown since from back home." So I brought him a couple, and he takes off. I go, the skin's paper thin, and he just ate the whole thing. I go, really?
Yeah, the skin is supposed to actually be better for you than the fruit.
Yeah, he just ate the whole thing. I've never seen anybody just didn't peel it at all.
No, I've been tempted. I haven't gone there, but I've had some temptation.
I've inadvertently eaten skin.
Have you? Got home one night?
Yeah, well, I thought I got all the skin. Not that. So
these are delicious.
Yeah, so Manzano is one that you can buy in the grocery store. Recently, within the last few years, I've noticed it. But I actually just recently bought some a few weeks ago, and they were picked too green, and they just didn't ripen up.
I bought that.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near the same.
Yeah.
They're all picked green. Right? They're all picked green. So they didn't get ripe vine.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So they didn't get enough sugars. They're not fully developed when they're picked green.
Yeah, you could use them for Maduros or something, but not for eating out of hand.
That's a great banana, though.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Really
choice.
nice.
Yum.
Well, thank you both very much. I think that you might need a few more bananas to make it home. So hopefully you can.
No more alcohol, please.
Well, thanks for lunch.
Thank
I was
you
going to
very
go out to
much.
lunch, but my belly's full. I think
Yeah,
I'm done.
this is great.
Nice, healthy lunch. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.